First PR that I want to talk about, though, which I was really excited when I got this, and some of you might be really excited about this. Let me pull it up here. There's a new VR game coming out. Now, that doesn't excite you, I'm sure, because not everybody has a VR. Not even that many people have VR. I don't have VR. But it's a great story. So I would hope that the VR is going to be pretty well, and it seems like it's tied into the TV series. Doctor Who. Doctor Who has a whole VR experience. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. Doctor Who, The Edge of Time. Let's see here. Inspired by the show's 55-year history, starring the Doctor's current incarnation. So, I don't... played by Jodie Whittaker. I haven't watched the TV series recently, so I'm familiar of it because my dad used to watch the old version, and that's what I watched. But they're announcing that they do have a VR in the works. I don't see... The Edge will launch on PlayStation VR, Oculus Rift, HTC Vive, and Vive Cosmos in September of this year. All they have available right now, a developer diary video, and some of the key objects or things of the universe. Let's see here. Like, you guys might... Nope, that's not the one. This is the one. This may be familiar to you. If you're familiar to the Doctor Who universe, this is probably something that you've seen before. It's familiar to me. What's crazy about this modeling and seeing it like this is I went to school with the guy who modeled this entire thing as well. So it makes me wonder, is this the guy that I went to school with? Because that'd be legit, because it looked very similar to this. Edge of Time. You can find all this information too on the Doctor Who YouTube channel. They've got all the videos of the sneak peek looks as to what their VR experience is going to look like. Do we want to check out the director diary? Is that something you guys would be interested in?
Partnership between May's theory and the BBC and PlayStack, and we all want to.
Okay, it's only 5 minutes. Yeah, let's check it out.
Doctor Who and bring her to life and the world to life in a way that's not been done before.
It's creepy.
It's something that needs to come to life in new and interesting ways to stand the test of time.
What's happening with Doctor Who is quite interesting at the moment. So it's the first time we've had a female Doctor, Jodie Whittaker. Our game is going to be part of that world, and I think BBC felt like doing this in VR would be a great extension of what.
See, I haven't watched the current Doctor Who. What do you guys think? Is it good? Is it worth watching?
You take the role of the companion. We had a lot of debate internally.
I could care less if it's male or female, because if I understand this right, the Doctor takes many forms, right? Again, I haven't watched this since the very early ones, and I was very young.
Like a fish out of water. So the Doctor helps you through this whole experience, kind of holds your hand a bit.
Oh, so you're kind of going to work side by side with the Doctor. That's cool.
You've redecorated.
You've
The tiles have an
redecorated.
amazing amount of detail in it.
I shouldn't try accents, they're terrible.
Fantastic to recreate the new TARDIS. It's even got a biscuit drawer.
Yeah, yeah, I had to get a biscuit in. There are so many controls and switches and dials on the actual panels itself. So we've made sure that anything that could move on set actually works in game, even down to how far dials actually turn. If it's like 90 degrees, we make sure that they actually do turn the correct way.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Okay, alright. So they're,
at scale.
they seem like for their VR experience,
Waking Angels are absolutely perfect for VR.
since
The
Tom
idea
Baker.
that when
I'm
everything's
assuming,
black,
Hork, that's
you
the
move,
guy that was doing it when
it's just
you
absolutely
showed me it.
spot on.
I don't know, though.
VR
Ah!
experience. So the simplest thing, like picking up a cup.
The guy with the curly hair,
really
yeah, that's what I was going to
immersive
say,
and
but I
makes you
wasn't
feel like
entirely
you're
sure.
doing it in
I
the
was
real
thinking
world.
him,
People that
but I
have not
kept
even played VR,
picturing
you just see the excitement,
Willy Wonka.
the face, the
old one.
It's scary, even if they're not gamers. It is for everybody, isn't it?
But it seems like for this game, they're trying to be a little bit more precise with the interactions with things. If something needs to move 90 degrees, it moves 90 degrees. You don't have to like
just looking
over
at
adjust or
things and
anything.
having that experience of seeing the scale and grandeur of some of the
Yeah, this is a
environments that
VR
we've
game.
got in 3D with a massive field of view where you can see everything is totally different to when you were doing it on a flat screen.
I'm most excited to watch players go.
Oh,
There's definitely
I love that telephone
moment,
booth.
and it's something you can only get in VR. I think if you're playing it on a traditional console, you don't get the same kind of feeling. Everyone does the same thing where they'll open the door, put their head in.
See, as a
walk
kid,
into
I
the crowd,
always loved this booth
walk
because
like
I was just
close it,
amazed
and
by the
keep
fact that
doing
you
it back
walk
and
into this
forth,
little
and
tiny
there's
thing and all of a
awesome
sudden,
feeling
bam.
whenever you do that.
A Sonic is the Doctor's most famous tool that gets them out of trouble. It's really cool getting access.
I don't know
to
why
data.
the mod tried to just mod whatever
do
you said,
feel like
Hork,
the Doctor,
but
like, oh, you know, I'm trapped in this
I'll fine
room
tune
and
it.
I need to unlock the door, and you just, you know, it's like what the Doctor would do to Sonic it. And so hearing that, you control that, and then just that little
Probably.
satisfying feeling of the door actually unlocking and stuff. It doesn't sound like much, but in VR, that's really cool.
I mean, the great thing about Doctor Who is you never know where you might end up in the universe or in time.
See, I'm a bigger fan of like magic. You know what I mean? Than like science
You may not know the
in games.
destination you're going to, but you will know that journey, that adventure,
Even though they go
is
hand
one
in
of the best
hand,
adventures you will have in your life.
magic is really just what science was before it was called science in reality. But like in video games, there's a different feel that you get when it comes to magical elements than you do with scientific elements. Like, oh cool, you thought of something and you made it work and it's awesome. I can't understand it, can't fathom it. I can see it working, but like I can hold it. Somebody else could make it. But like magic is just like, it shouldn't be there. I don't know. I'm not explaining it right. But magic just gives me this different kind of feeling of excitement than science.